Hi friends, it's Miss Rachel from the William Jeans Library, and we are still celebrating Poetry Month. And today I'm going to read you one selection, because it's a longer one, from a book called They Call Me Guero by David Bowles. It is a Border Kids Poems, and it is, if you read it from the beginning to the end, it's a story. It's not a true story, but it can read like a story of a child growing up in Texas, very close to the United States border with Mexico, and his experiences growing up. And the boy in the story, Guero, his real name is not Guero, but what that means is a light-skinned boy. And he had unusually light skin and freckles, which is why he got the nickname Guero. And there are many great poems in this book that help tell the story of his life, but the one I chose, not surprisingly, is called Learning to Read. So there aren't any pictures in this book except for the cover, so I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to read the poem. There he is. They Call Me Guero. Learning to Read. When I was a little kid, my abuela Mimi would ease down into her old creaky rocking chair to tell my cousins and me such spine-tingling tales as ever a pingo fronterizo, crazy for cucuys, could hope to hear. I always had questions at the end of Mimi's stories. What was the little boy's name? What did his parents do when they found him missing from his room? Is there a special police squad that tracks down monster hands and witch owls and sobbing spirits in order to save the boys and girls that they've stolen? No sé, mijo. The story just ends. Happened once upon a time. Nobody knows. But I didn't get it. I was so literal. I believed every story she told was true. So I kept asking my questions, guessing at answers, till she broke down at last and told me the greatest truth. You have to learn to read, Guerito. You will only find what you seek in the pages of books. So I began to bug my mom to teach me to read till she did. I was barely 5 at the time. First day of kinder arrived, and I was so excited at all the books my sister said were waiting on the shelves for me. But then the teacher started drawing the letter A on the board, and I soon got it. None of the other kids could read. She was going to teach us the alphabet. 1 letter per day. Not me, no way. I dropped out of kindergarten, little rebel that I was. Instead, my mom took me to the public library. Every day, all year long, I read book after book after book, delighting in the new tales, the strange and mysterious places. And when first grade rolled around, not optional like kinder, the school was so amazed at my skill, they put me in a 3rd grade reading class. I got picked on, sure, but I was pretty proud and didn't care when kids called me nerd. The school counselor told my folks, I can already read at college level. And I found lots of answers, but also many new questions. Of course, I pass all the state tests with super high scores. Learning in class is easy for me. Dad says all those books rewired my brain, got me ready for study. Just think, I owe it all to those stories my abuelita used to tell us, sitting in her rocking chair as we shivered and thrilled. Even then, words were burrowing into my brain and waiting, like larvae in a chrysalis, to unfold their paper wings and take me flying into the future. Books can take you all kinds of places, my friends. I think you know that already. I hope you are enjoying April, and I hope you are enjoying our poetry times together. And I hope you are reading and maybe even writing some poetry on your own. I'll see you next time.